Greetings, this is Davane and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum. Now, if you remember last time, we made the trip up to Formello and explored the cavern around Formello before actually starting to explore the town. These pens are used to store the merchant's lizards of burden. Yeah. Caravans are pulled by giant declawed, defanged reptiles. They're dumber than horses and nastier and slower. But Avernum has lots of lizards and no horses. Avernum ingenuity, there's nothing like it. What we see here to the south is lizard pens. Now what I like to do is cause a bit of chaos because I can, you know. I say chaos, it doesn't actually, it's like it's petty and spiteful really. There's hardly anything in here. But I'd like to open the lizards because the lizards will start running amok. There's a cow in here. The door is locked. Let's try and pick them up. For what it's worth, we'll go in there. Get some mushrooms. 3 mushrooms and we'll let the cow out. As long as we don't actually kill the cow, we can sort of fine. You know, there's just a couple of whips down here. The door is locked. Pick the lock. Not that it matters, but no, I kind of find it's good for the practice. See, we've now got cows coming out. This is a staff. Not going to beat our bronze longsword, but I'd give you a 2-handed staff if I wanted you to make it proper magey. I mean, not that you're that major, you're wearing a helmet. So yeah. But for a bit of fun, it's not really worth anything. One of these guys. Hey! Dad! There we go, he's escaped again. Even he's left. Lizards out. Get a nice rock. We'll keep exploring up here. Let's see what we've got here. This is the barracks. So this is another barracks. Okay. Well, because apparently this. Yep, just wanted to do that. This looks like a meeting hall or maybe a parade ground. Then. And that says the captain's quarters. No, doesn't look like there's anybody in here that wants to talk. Have a candle. Staff. Dual staff, yay! Yeah, dual hand cork staffs because, like, you know, that's just what you want. Let's see. See what they're not offering us in these chests. Just imagine they'll be just closed, but sometimes you can find some nice bits in them. For example, plate mail. Yes, that would be great. Except I know I don't particularly want to go and kill all these people. Let's see, captain's quarters. We can have a steel short sword. We want to see, and some copper coins of an unknown amount. We want to rob them blind, but we're supposed to be heroes, so we don't do that. Talking again! You see a rugged man with a short beard and long blonde hair. He wears heavy leather clothes and his arms and legs are a surprising variety of scars. Where did you get all those scars? Oh, these, I take care of the lizards. Feed them, look after them, try not to get eaten by them, he chuckles evilly. And butcher them. They don't seem to care for that. Why do you use lizards for meat? Well, there's not too much in the way of livestock down here. The above grounders send down some cattle, which are good for milk, but the mushrooms turn the meat rancid. So we raise giant lizards. At least they aren't dragons. He looks down and notices that a giant lizard is chewing on his leg. He kicks it off. You want to raise dragons? Dragons? Not that good eating. Problem is, try to butcher them and they blow you up. Plus there's only 5 of them. Or at least 5 we've heard of. He stops talking in order to try and keep a lizard from killing him. 5 dragons? Well, where did you hear that? That's what someone told me after visiting Motrax. Motrax is an ancient dragon who lives in the caves to the north. If you talk to him, he might tell you more. I've never been up there though. There's enough lizards right here for me. Okay. Well, with that, we're done. So, kind of get an idea of what's up there. Found some kind of area here. So, look, we have Jen and Ken's livestock. Looks like an interesting place too. You see a small woman with long dark hair. She smiles sweetly at you. Good day. What do you do with the animals nearby? Well, the cows are mainly for milk and the lizards for meat. My friend Ken and I buy food from the outlying farmers and sell it here. Let me know if you ever want any rations. She smiles even more sweet. See what you've got. Okay, I want to buy some rations. Of course, you look like travellers from out of town. My rations are delicious and for sale. Let me know if you want to purchase any of them. She sighs. Of course, some visitors, not many mind you, think the price is too expensive. She smiles even more sweetly. It's starting to get frightening. A shortage of food, huh? Can we help? In fact, yes. We have a great need for high quality mushroom meal. I hear you can get a lot of it in the Great Cave. Bring it here and I'll give you a good price for it. These prices are expensive. Yes. Well, with all the attacks, it's often difficult to keep up with the demand. There's enough food for the locals, you see, but not much more. Of course, if you can't afford our rations, there's Fort Governor, scant 40 miles to the south. They may be able to help you. She sends small for a smile of almost blinding sweetness. You contemplate homicide. Okay, I'll buy some food. Not that we've got any there, but we'll as it says, the prices here are utterly ridiculous. 11 gold for a loaf of bread. Jen acts very friendly, but her prices are bloodthirsty in the extreme. Whether it's because of shortages or not, she's certainly taken advantage of the situation to turn her profits. No, thank you. Not when we can have some steak. Ooh. Someone say they wanted some meal. No. The barrels that we've got. Mer. There's a giant lizard. Let's pick it up. There's a giant lizard! Actually, it's not. I knew where that was. But, you know. This is Bernie's Brews. Okay. There is a portly man with short grey hair sitting behind the counter. When you enter, he is writing haphazard notes on a sheet of vellum. What are you doing? Just doing some inventory. I have all manner of potions and the like, which you may purchase. I identify the unusual items if needed, and if you like, you can hear the chart. It's about the meaning of life. Tell me about this chart thingy. He pulls out a sheet of paper and starts talking and writing. He describes and draws his life above, how he was thrown into Avernum, and what he has learned since he arrived, throwing in many opinions on life in general on the side. He's very interesting. It makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. I'd like to buy some potions. See what we've got. So we've got a healing potion, curing potion, strength, energy, hasty, vulnerability, resistance, and healing elixir. The bottle magical liquid. Shield you. Spell points. Temporary invulnerable. But yeah, could sell some stuff to him if I wanted to. Don't want to know. I like to keep to. It's a haste potion. I like to keep to maybe 1 or 2. I prefer weaponsmiths for myself. He does have on the side an energy potion or a haste potion if I wanted to nab it, but there's nothing else in there. And of course, I'm far too nice to. Jasmine's fine arms. Yes, we'll probably. A greying woman lounges around behind the counter, polishing up some of her merchandise. Armour and weapons surround her. There is a crude painting of a man in armour on the wall behind her. At least, that's what you think it is. Who is the man in the painting? Ah, poor soul. His name is Menric. We were sent into Avernum together. We were just too noisy for those twits up there. We helped build this town. Then he died in a Nephilim raid. She pauses to wipe away a tear and take a long look at the painting. Couldn't spend all my time hating people or all my time lusting for revenge, so I took over the store, and here I am. Why were you sent to Avernum? Simple talk. Talk about what? About the pure injustice of the Empire, of its slaughtering all of the magical creatures on the surface, of its devouring every available piece of the land, of its sending people like us into the underworld. Just the sort of things the Emperor doesn't like us talking about. Okay, what do you sell here? I sell fine armour and finer weapons. Also, I need some blades and other supplies if you've anything you're looking to unload. Funny enough. Want to buy some armour. Formello is one of the largest cities in Avernum and a centre of trade. Because of that, you're surprised that their selection of armour is so poor. You guessed that most of the stock has been bought by farmers eager to fight off the Neverland. So, well, we've got all these. Could pick up some armour if I wanted to. I mean, I've got iron studded armour. So I would have to look for maybe chainmail. If I wanted to, but I'm just looking now. There might be better things, you see. So we'll do that, but we'll see what weapons I've got. Selection is so poor. But we'll see what we've got there. We've got Sliff Spear, duty 20+1. Stone pike, you're literally looking at 2 hands. It's too heavy to be used with a shield. So, one javelin and some stone arrows. We've not really got much in the way there. Bronze long sword. But we've got enough that we can start selling. There we've picked up and we've unloaded our lot. There we go. So we're done. Let's take a look around, see if there's anything worth nabbing. You know, it's nice to know what they've got, because they've got bar of iron, bar of lead, bar of tin, stone short sword. Yeah, you're not going to let iron long sword and chainmail. Yeah, it's hardly surprising, in all honesty. Let's get there, because I want to see you. No, you're not going to let me build. That's not mushroom. Okay. But you wanted to buy it, didn't you? Yes. You got it. Fine meal. This is what I think it is. Yes, it is. Temple of the Good Spirit. All pilgrims welcomed. Services every 3rd day. Hey! You see an old woman in white robes. She wears a small gold ankh around her neck and radiates peace and calm. We met someone named Chaos. He told us to mention his name to you. Yeah, if you remember, Chaos was in Fort Dovno. He was fleeing south. Ah, yes. Chaos was a wise acolyte and a good friend. I thank you for passing on his regards. I am glad to hear that he is well. Okay. So we have, excuse me ma'am, can you help me? Alas, I am very busy. I can provide healing if you are in need for a small donation, but other than that, Running a church such as this is much work. So you have the services of a healer. Can we learn more priest spells? Her face lights up. Oh, you're wandering healers, wanderers of the faith, she sighs. I've been so busy running the church and helping the mayor. It would be wonderful if others had the skills to help in the struggle. She thinks, if you want, you could buy some spells for a modest donation. What would you be doing right now if it were not for the wars and evil and such? I would be doing research, not in magic, on the history of priests in Avernum. It fascinates me. I wish that I could continue looking for information on the first priests down here. Perhaps we could help you. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? That would be wonderful. Before the war with the Nephilim started, I was going to go north and speak to the dragon Motrax. I had heard that he had a scroll describing one of the first priests here. Go there and recover it, and I would be appreciative. I haven't been able to speak with Motrax yet. He lives to the north. Do not be scared that he is a dragon. He is friendly to humans, or at least he was when I last heard. Okay, let's see. We'd like to buy some spells. Now, if you look here, we've got basically Rosella has all of these spells, but she can make them stronger for a certain price. So it's certainly worth considering improving the spells that we're using. For example, shield, battle rage we use quite a lot, and healing quite obviously is always going to be handy. But we won't do that yet because these prices, they're not, well, they are exorbitant, but if you want it now, then you get that. Then you're going to pay, as they say. But don't really need to do that right now because there may be other things we want to spend our money on. So it's definitely worth coming back here. What do you know about the mayor? She has been furious, almost insanely so, ever since Nephilim spies stole a necklace. It's one of the few powerful magic items down here. It aids one in leadership. Since she lost it, she thinks of nothing but getting it back. In fact, if you ask her about it, you could get a job. If you want one. Is there anything you can't cure? There are some curses so powerful that I can't affect them. A dread curse is a powerful thing, vicious and hard to break. Though I've heard there are those in the Tower of the Magi, far to the south, who can remove such a curse. I am in the services of a healer. I am in need of the services of a healer. There we go. Basically, this is the priest. She'll pay for what we need, which we don't actually need anything now. So we're done. We've got some healing herbs there. There is a stack of scrolls on the altar, neatly arranged in a rack. The scrolls are made of vellum. They must have been smuggled down from the surface. Let's read the scrolls. You touch one of the scrolls with your finger and it stings you as if you were stung by a bee. They must be magically protected. You leave them alone. That's a shame. Got some copper coins in the poor box. For the sheer fun of it, we can steal the candle. We've done that. I wonder what it would be like if we got Rosella. Should try and make skills. Nope. Okay. No difference there. It's coming up, so we've probably got enough to do another building, maybe. Explore a little bit more town. I know what's going on, you know. Door here. Ooh. Yoink and yoink, let's talk to them. These are probably just guards. The door is locked. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure what these are, to be honest. Look at the shelves. Z. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in the desk. The door is locked. Let's see if we can get through this one. See what's in here. Okay. Some dresses. Just found the trap. Shall we have fun seeing if we can disarm the trap? Yeah, why not? Oops. I'm guessing that's a no then. But let's have another go because that's always fun. Yay, it's a private stash. See? Dress, robe, gold coins, short sword. All that for that. No, don't think so. Got some nosiness. Got fine meal, kids, steaks, mushrooms. These, basically, I think this appears to be the back rooms of. Well, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But you know, that was fun for a minute. Amusing. This is the Great Library of Formello. Yeah. To let's go. Miles. The mage standing beyond the desk is surprisingly fit. He is young, just shy of middle age and very tall. He has a nicely trimmed back beard. Sir, may I ask what you do? Well, I run this library. Third best in the pit. Only libraries better in the castle and the mage tower a long ways away. Mages come here to do research and compare notes. Oh, and occasionally purchase a spell. Buy a spell? You mean you'll teach us spells? Is that legal? No, definitely not. On the surface, the teaching of magic to those not specifically permitted by the Empire is extremely forbidden. Fortunately, they don't know what we're up to down here. I would like to purchase a spell. And we'll get my craft. Now, we learn from the Bandit King level 3 light, so we can't purchase light here. We could pick up Bolt of Fire, Cool Beast, some spells to make, or we could learn a new spell, Ice Lances. Now that is intriguing. So it's another one of those we'll look to see what we can do. I mean, so we've certainly got enough to learn Ice Lances, I believe. Mage spells 5. I think we need what? Minimum of 5 for unlocked doors and light levels. And Ice Lances, so we might most definitely pick that up. Before we do that, do you know any potion recipes? Is face biting? Yes. I dabble in a bit of that on the side. In fact, I have a new recipe for strength potions, easy to make, and the only rare ingredients are energetic and spiritual herbs. Anyway, I'll teach you this recipe for a very reasonable price. So we can buy a strength potion, which check from, we have a potion making of 5, and we look at our potions, don't actually have that one, and we only need a potion of 4. So we can most definitely pick up the strength potion recipe as well. So there we got a couple of options. Do we want to make strength potions and stuff, or our mage spells? Definitely, or even spend some money on the free spells. Lots to spend our money on at the moment. Have a look in shelves. As we've learnt, sometimes it's useful looking in these. Let's have a look at the desk. In there. That, which looks, yeah. E, D, E, D, F, G. So it's going in there. D, C, D, E, F. So nothing in there at all. Alas, that's a shame. But we've basically explored half of Full Mellow now. With that, I think we'll kind of call it a session here at 1/2 past. Let's save that. Yes, already did that as a save. And so we've explored half of Full Mellow. We'll explore the rest of it and the outside probably in the next session before we decide what we're actually going to do. There's quite a lot to learn here. We've got some pre-spells we could buy, upgrade and buy. We've got some mage spells we can upgrade and buy. We can get another potion. So, and of course, there may be some other things that we've not even found yet. So, but until next time, this has been Darren playing Avernum, the original, not the remake Avernum Escape from the Pit. I hope you've enjoyed it, and as always, if you like what you see in here, please be sure to like and subscribe and share and everything else. Until next time, goodbye.